Hello, everybody. I'm so excited for today. It's been so wild. I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Hold on. I'm pressing all the buttons, trying to get my mic set up. I'm also going to write down all of the names of the folks who entered the lovely drawing for today, since chapter 2 has been out for a week of the Mango Men and other manifestations, and every week I'm going to be giving away a free spot at Z School for the Gifted, and I'll probably alternate it between that, Magic to Market, and the love and the art of love and magnetism. Listen to me talking so freaking fast right now. Let me just calm down, because it's also Lionsgate, which I'm pumped about. How many of you are super excited that today is Lionsgate and that there is so much energy around? I forgot I have my nail polish back there. Not that I really care. Let me know in the chat, where are you tuning in from? I'm going to... I've got so many buttons. This is like redonkulous. Hi, King Grizzly. How are you since last night's class? For anybody who wasn't there, I'm sharing with the general public that I'm going to be dropping a calendar of Z School for the Gifted and the Divine Academy for all of August and September, so you know what is coming. You can prepare for it. You should be able to, if I can swing it, be able to add the calendar to your own calendar. I'm gonna see how this goes. But I'm super pumped and excited because I want to make sure everybody's manifestations and the school is just up and running and you are clear on the curriculum. But how are you doing, Kevin? Since last night we went over clairaudience and we did a meditation and we went over deciphering energies. Good afternoon. Oh, hi, sir. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Blessings, beautiful queen sister. Hi, how are you, Sharon? It's good to see you again. I'm super excited about Lionsgate. I'm from Virginia. Sister Happy, hello. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you all doing this Lionsgate? What kind of energy are you in today? What are you manifesting? Again, Kevin, I want to know how it was. It sounds funny. I want to know how it was for you last night. How are you waking up today? Tell me all the things. I have a waft going on. So I feel like I should talk about that. And again, if you have not voted on the Substack post, you need to do it right now. Technically, the cutoff was at 10 a.m., but sometimes I get a little nice and I will pause and wait for folks to submit their guesses, which I love because I also want to kind of read them. I feel like I'm going to... This one says... well, first, Sister Happy and Sharon, have you read the article and have you voted? Have you voted? It says both Johnson stared back at me. What a sight. LOL. These mango stories, juicy as always. I choose a yellow heart. I kept the yellow heart as well for everybody, because I wanted to see who was still going to choose yellow, even though it's in between, and who was going to choose the red and the green hearts. And for anybody on TikTok, you're welcome to join us over on YouTube. I listened to this twice while I was in the shower. Hilarious. That's amazing. I love it. Green hearts. We have a green one on there. The next one is That's My Kind of Meet Cute. We have a fire heart and a green heart. So I'm going to go with the green heart. A bunch of red hearts on this one. I love this story. I want it to be real. This is an amazing way to meet someone. It was an amazing way to meet. You know what I mean? Was debating this one. Haha, but I'm going to say real. Oh, Nia, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming, especially because of the cherry red nails. Ooh, you're starting to pick up the signs. I am happy. Second day gym walk, strange breakfast event. I'm excited. Kidding. Didn't get much sleep. I figured. Working on writing. I've been writing since then. I had a feeling when I got that message about you obsessively writing. Hello, TikTok. It's so great to see you. Hope Divine. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have any of you on TikTok read the Mango manifestations? And If so, let me know. It's over on Substack. And each week I'm dropping a new steamy chapter, and I'm giving away a free spot in Z School for the Gifted, and the Art of Love and Magnetism, and perhaps Magic to Market for all these amazing folks. So if you haven't commented on the Substack, I highly recommend it. I'm going to be pulling from a drawing very soon for this upcoming week. Oh, you're so radiant. First time here. I have not. Hi, it's so great to meet you. Substack. Yeah, so Substack is a great platform for sharing information. There's a lot of writers on there. You can find everything. Yes, definitely check it out. The link is going to be, if you head to my bio and click that main link, scroll down to where it says Mango Men and Other Manifestations. I am sharing a ton of stories. I'm a creative writer. They're steamy stories, but they're also about the orishas and manifestation. And then each week, everybody gets to guess whether or not the story was true. And I reveal truths about it. And you're welcome to ask love questions, manifestation questions, writing questions, because I'm also a creative writer, an activist and spiritual teacher. And so I have a Divine Academy where folks can come learn and express themselves as well. 888, yes. Divine Timing, yes. Oh, thank you for sharing. I am as well. Great to meet you. Yes, happy Lionsgate, everybody. Definitely go check it out. This was a fun chapter to write. I'm going to be revealing it very soon, whether or not that chapter was real. I'm giving folks a couple of minutes to be sure that they can continue to vote. I know some folks got in right at the last minute, and that's always the best part. Thank you for all of the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is your name Hope? I know it's Hope Divine on there, but is your name Hope? There are lots going on in and around me energy-wise, but I am trusting the universe and God. Beautiful. Yes, there's so much energy today. And it started last night. My phone was binging, like bing, bing, bing. Everybody was like, tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. It's like, I'm going to say yes to everything because I always say yes to the universe. Yes, my actual name is Hope. Beautiful. I love that. What are you manifesting today for the portal? Let's see what else. Someone says, what do I need to do to vote? I'm interested. Yes, so you can go to Substack. I will drop the link in the chat for folks who are on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram right now. I don't know how to do it on TikTok. I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out. So all you have to do is head over to Substack and you make your guess on the story. So you put a different colored heart based on your vote and you get entered to win in this contest. So green heart means 100% fact. I lived it, no edits, right? The yellow heart is kind of real, truth with a twist. The red heart is total fiction, but you still pictured it, didn't you? Right? And it changes every week, but there's usually going to be 3 colors that you can vote from. And then we talk about it live, about the stories behind it, manifestation. I answer your questions. And then tonight at midnight, chapter 3 drops. And so you have an entire week to read it. It is in text format, but it's also in a podcast format. So you can listen to it as well, and enjoy it. I do voiceovers and stuff like that. So I am the narrator. I tell it the stories are quite short. They're only like 12 minutes-ish. And then you can cast your vote in the comments. So as long as you leave a comment on Substack with the heart that you choose, you are entered to win. Gratitude. I'm manifesting prosperity as I balance my purpose with being a SAHM. SAHM. What do you mean SA? I'm not thinking well today and I'm not speaking well today. So what do you mean SAHM? But I love that you're manifesting prosperity. What kind of prosperity? Ooh, what else are people manifesting? Green hearts. I wanted to do everything last night, and then I heard your voice say you got to choose one thing at a time. I started to write down some things, and then I woke up with the pad in my hand. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like create, but also get one idea down, and then you can go to the next idea. But you don't have to be stuck in doing one thing at a time. right? Because I work on many projects at multiple times, but I do also remember that I have to get rest. I do have to remember that I have to get rest. As long as you are still taking action on your other ones, that's fine too, to do more than one. Stay at home mom, writing books, creating copper jewelry and art. I love that. That sounds like a life. Stay at home mom. That's why I love having a Divine Academy. I love, even though it's different, but like, I love that energy. Stay at home mom. Writing books. What kind of books are you writing? I want to know all the things. Unfortunately, I'm not on TikTok. Thanks for the voting info. You don't need to be on TikTok to vote. It is on Substack. So the link I sent you in the comments is for Substack. I'm also live on TikTok. So I'm talking to TikTok, I'm talking to YouTube, I'm talking to Twitch, and I'm talking to Instagram at the same time. So just to be clear, you are not voting on TikTok. You are voting on Substack. So you have about another couple minutes to be able to get your vote in on Substack. And then it's cut off, and then I go to the next week. And you'll have a week to be able to submit for chapter 3. I love that people are creating so much copper jewelry. It's very grounding. It's very, very grounding. I'm going to start writing these names down. Oh, someone said, Hope said, I'm working on my divine soul healing book and children's book for my children and the world. I love that. I'm creating children's books too. I love them so much. I'm excited for you. I'm super excited for you. Everybody who has manifestations, make sure you work on them today. Make sure you work on them today. If there's parts of your life that you feel like you haven't been enjoying enough, make sure you do that too, right? Like if you're anything like me, where you constantly have a history of overworking, then like make sure that you are also spending time with joy. Like my calendar exploded with every single friend basically in my contact list. So I was like, okay, universe wants me to not work so hard. Got it. Hold on, I need to put this down. Can't hear anything. Uh-oh, Instagram. Okay, sorry. You're gonna have to come over to, what is this called? Anybody? What is this called? I'll tell them to come to YouTube or TikTok. There we go. So they have it. I don't know how to use this, so I don't know how to okay, they got it. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it. Thank you for telling me that, because I didn't know that was happening. Yes. I am glad I came across your page. Me too. I'm so happy to meet you as well. You're welcome to come to any of the classes. We also have a Z School for the Gifted. There's other writers in there. King Grizzly, who's in the YouTube chat, also is posting on Substack now. So proud of you. Hello, Angela. It's so great to see you. Y'all are so sweet. I'm excited to see what you create for your books. Feel free to share it with us as well. Check out the collective. LOL. I'm making a children's book right now too. Yay! All the children need help. All the children need help. Oh, it's you, Chosen Big Dog Tarot. Hi. Yeah, I don't know what's going on Instagram. There's a part of me that's like, maybe I just need to leave it behind. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just gonna turn it off. Because I'm like, for some reason, Instagram and Facebook never want to work. And so I'm like, I'm just going to leave you goodbye. I'm just going to leave them goodbye. So you made it in. You made it in. Gratitude. Thank you for that. Of course, I'm sending you so many good vibes. Sorry, my computer is kind of like in the way. But do go vote. Chosen Big Dog Tarot, did you vote on the new story? Hello, ma'am. Can I go to UK this year? Are you trying to get a tarot reading? If you want a tarot reading, you can book a link, or you can book it through the link in the description. Grand Rising Goddess. Hi. Is it soon always? I think that's what it says. It's kind of hard. There's a little bit of a glare. Just to remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, I'm giving away a free spot in Z School for the Gifted next week, and I'll probably be rotating them between Magic to Market and the Art of Love and Magnetism. I might do more for Love and Magnetism because obviously we're talking about love and magnetism. So if you haven't voted on Substack, make sure you do it right now. Do tell me if it aligns what you are manifesting today for Lionsgate. Lionsgate is an amazing day to step into your power, but it's also about taking aligned action. Oh, you can come. Oh, you came. She's so divine, so creative, so inspiring. Aw. This is amazing. Y'all are so sweet. I'm loving everybody's energy today. Happy Lionsgate. I'm super pumped. I love having you all here. This is so much fun. There was a question that I wanted to ask, but the portal is open until around the 12th, but really the energy lingers until the end of August. So if you do not have some sort of plan for yourself in terms of how you're going to take aligned action with your destiny, I highly recommend it. If you have questions about working with Orishas or connecting with God more or developing your clairs, please do come say hi. Last night we worked on clairaudience and how to open it. I have meditation. I have meditation on Insight Timer. I have more coming on the way. I've got a book. I've got all the things out there to help everybody to make sure you can manifest the life that you are wanting to live. I'm also a musician. And King Gracely, you're going to be pleased to know that I'm going to have a new song coming out very soon. So everybody stay tuned for that. You're really going to love it. You're really going to love it. It's nighttime. Ooh, where are you? Where in the world are you? It's nighttime. King Grizzly, thanks King Grizzly, said last night was so awesome. Yeah, I'm glad. And lately the classes have been going a little bit longer than usual because I've been wanting to answer everybody's questions, and then we get into a deep meditation, and it's just so much fun. And we have our private chat now where you can all connect with everybody. Oh, you're in Thailand. Fun. Where in Thailand? That is on my list of places to go. I used to work in Asia a bit for a long time, but I never was able to make it to Thailand, and I've always wanted to. And Thailand also popped up on our genealogy on my mom's side, which I found interesting, but not surprised because it just is. Is it Chiang Mai? Is that how you say it? I was looking at that city. So fun. I love that. That's so cool. You're welcome to also join us on YouTube. I'm going to start adding these names. I'm going to refresh the page just to make sure we got everybody. CH is SH. So Chiang Mai? Is that what you mean? Ooh, Angela voted. I see it. Angela got their vote in. You got it. Okay. Thank you for fixing that. Thank you so much. There's a city in China that's kind of spelled similar. I think that's why I say CH, but they're two different countries. So I appreciate you helping me. Two different countries, two different languages. I love that. I love that. Do you love living there? Do you love living there? I want to know all the things. That's what's up. I'm glad you're creating music. Definitely looking forward to that. I know every time I make something, I think about you. I'm like, oh, Kevin would be so proud of me right now. I still think about when you looked at me and you're like, create more music. And I was like, oh, that's a very divine message. And I was like, okay. Yes, I'm glad you love it. Go ahead, Queen. So amazing. So amazing. If anybody has anybody else on YouTube been to Thailand? I'm still trying to figure out life, but yes, I'm loving it. It was my first leap of faith out of the States. Where did you move from? Where did you move from? Anybody else been to Thailand? Anybody else? Yeah? Angela, I said, yes, you've been to Thailand? I'm going to write down people's names. Ooh, Florida. Where in Florida? There's a lot of folks in Florida on YouTube. Born and raised there all my life. Ah, two very different places. Very, very, very different places. YouTube, where you been? Ancient Eyes, hi. Hi, Ancient Eyes. Hi, it's so great to see you again. It was so great to see your real face last night. So great. So great. All over really. I grew in a foster care. Oh, but Clearwater. I see. Okay. When did you take your I have so many questions if you don't mind me asking. When did you take your leap out of the States? See, everybody, let this be confirmation. If any of you are thinking about moving out of the country, like do it. Just do it. Just have fun. I'm gonna add in these raffle folks' names and then I'm gonna pull them out. But before I pull them out, I'm also going to what's it called? Reveal whether or not the chapter was real. June 27th, that was not even that long ago. So amazing. So amazing. What's your favorite place about Thailand? We were all talking the other night about how Z School for the Gifted, we're all going to create a circus. Not quite a circus. And we're all going to also go to Thailand. We're going to go to many places across the world. So we're just going to show our gifts. And then I started thinking about Umbrella Academy. And I was like, they make so much money off of like our own stories. And they're fake stories. They're fake stories. Okay. I'm going to write people's names as it is on here. Oh, no, that was a yes, I voted. Okay. Thank you, Angela, for confirming. My thing is going dry. I need more paper. The mountains. I've never seen mountains in real life until I came here. Ooh, cool. This is so fun. I love the mountains. I'm such a mountain person. Like in California, I love the redwoods. I love going to Tahoe. I love going to Mammoth and snowboarding. I love to live on every mountain if I could. I love it so much. Divine alignment conversation. Exactly, Hope. I feel like when everybody gets together and they're just high frequency magical things just keep happening. It was an honor to meet you and everyone in the class. It was a great experience. Yay, I'm so happy. I hope you loved it so much that you come back. I hope you loved it so much that you come back. We loved having you there. Next week, we're going over mediumship, which I'm super excited about. So working with your ancestors. So if you do healings and all that kind of stuff, or even if you just want to know about the spiritual realm or have your questions answered or talk about your clairs, whatever it is, that space is open to you. And the community is so sweet and so funny. And it's great to watch everybody leaping at the exact same time through all of these portals because it encourages everyone. It encourages everyone, right? Because we need to normalize being in communities where folks are super gifted. Like being gifted is a thing and we don't need to hide from that. Thank you all so much for the likes. I really appreciate it, TikTok. And it's time that we start owning our greatness, right? We own our greatness and we own our power. And even last night it was confirmation. My chapter also was a little bit of a foresight for someone in the group who met someone who had the same name as one of my chapters and all these things, like as light workers, as healers, as like artists and activists. Like our stories are so important and you never know when what we say is going to trigger a new path in somebody else and let them know that it's safe to experience this, right? Like it's safe to experience, it's safe to be an artist. And for anybody who's new here, the whole reason why I started the Mango Manifestations was because you all asked me to, and my friends made jokes about it when we were doing an intimacy chat on live. And now look at it, right? I'm helping way more people. Other folks are reaching out about love, and like we're all getting together as a community. So Like when we are artists, we can really bring a higher frequency of love out into the world, which is what is needed right now. We don't need any more hate. We need fun, we need love, we need happiness, we need joy. You and me both. Oh, this is magical. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you feel that way. Your channel as well. This is beautiful. Yeah, on YouTube, it's the Fairy Medicine Woman. So that is my channel name. It has an anime, like a comic book looking figure of my face, but that's where you can also tune in. If you head over to my bio on TikTok, there's you click the link, and at the top there's gonna be a YouTube button. You can click that if you want to join on the site as well. Completely up to you. I forgot what name I just put in. Uh-oh. Okay. I just had to peek. Let me I'm multitasking so well right now. What did you write? It just came in my mind. You should make a Mango Man song and maybe ask Sawadi to contribute. She definitely got something passionate to share. I can feel it. That would be so fire. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. We should totally do that. We should totally do that. That would be so fun. She can bring that island flair with her like sensual accent. The fact that she's just on fire, literally on fire recently because she's channeling so much Oshun energy. That's what happens when you start working with the Orishas. Y'all gotta watch out. Their sensuality, like it's real goddess deity energy. It'll explode out of your body. Just like when I told y'all when I met Diana for the first time and Diana was in my body, I thought my skin was going to pop. I was like, how is this happening? I don't know what to do. I need to speak to a professional, aka not a real professional in the traditional sense, because they are not helpful whatsoever when it comes to spirituality. So inspiring. Yay! I'm glad. Everybody inspire everybody. We all need inspiration. I'm going to run this one more time, and I'm going to make sure that I didn't miss anyone. I think I got everybody. I'm so proud of you. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, and I just met you. I'm so proud of you for taking a leap of faith. What other leaps of faith are you taking for Lionsgate? Are you doing anything fun in Thailand or something for yourself? You should celebrate. Everybody should celebrate today. You got your setup going so organized. You doing your thing. Yeah, I'm trying to. God told me to show up and be yourself and love all my children like I can unconditionally love them, and that's it. And I was like, okay, well, you pay the bills. I'm gonna do this. This isn't our first time meeting, LOL. You just don't remember me. Wait, what is your name? I don't recognize. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad when it comes to little bubbles and titles. Like, it's like my capacity is Z School for the Gifted, and then I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to give you a hug. I forgot you. I'm so sorry. You giving me a reading before your username. Oh, it changed. Used to be Divine Sunshine. Oh, I'm so happy you're back. Where you been? Where I've been, right? Because I haven't been on TikTok. I'm just saying that to be funny because I know my ass was not on TikTok. I know that. That was my bad. I'm looking forward to it working with them. Hi, Nia. It's so great to see you. Ancient Eyes, I heard Satisfy My Soul by Bob Marley, and I think it's for you. This is the best part of everything. Everybody's so gifted. You're just delivering messages of love and important things to each other. And I swear, every time we're on YouTube, magical things start to manifest. You've been putting that work in. I have been. Thank you for saying that. Someone else said that to me like a couple weeks ago. They're like, I've been on your page since like the very beginning, and you're a completely different person. And I was like, I am. When God tells me to grow, I grow. When I get uncomfortable, like I know great things are going to happen, and I'm a strong believer that if I'm gonna help humanity and love people and teach them about love, I have to deeply love myself, and that doesn't stop. Like if I don't change, I can't help anybody else change, right? Because people on my pages can only grow as far as I grow. But if I keep growing, that means they keep growing and they keep manifesting and they keep ascending and they keep having this amazing life. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep just being an alien, right? I need I needed to hear that. Amazing. We're always in the right place at the right time. So everybody, which one should I do for first? Y'all get to vote on what I should do first. Should I pull the name first for class, or should I tell whether or not chapter 2 was a real story or not, or a blend? Which one do you think I should do? You all get to choose. You all get to choose. I'm in an uncomfortable phase right now. Ooh, that's when growth happens. That's when growth happens. Is it like a self-acceptance phase that's making you uncomfortable? Thanks again for all the likes. Um what is it about the being uncomfortable? Okay, so you voted names, so drawing. What about you, YouTube? Should I draw names first from my Snow White container, or which is obnoxiously too large for all of the names I put in here, but I really like it and I'm gonna rinse out and eat popcorn in it later. But should I do that or talk about the chapter first? You let me know. You let me know, YouTube. You get to vote. I know there's like a long ass delay. Oh, you said names too. Okay, cool. All right. Then I'm going to, yes, happy 8/8. Happy Lionsgate to everybody. This is such a magical day. I'm so happy you're all here. I hope that really you're doing something fun today for yourself. I'm probably going to go sweat all my makeup off at Spin. My calendar is back to back today until like 9 p.m. So I'm just going to go with it and pray to God that I can eat in between. Yeah, kind of just trying to figure out to make a living out here and mature in business areas of life. Okay. What do you do for work for yourself? Like, are you an entrepreneur? Ooh, 1313. Angela also votes names. Okay, I'm going with the names. So we're going to see who's the lucky 8/8. Here we go. Winner of next week's class in Z's school for the gifted. Again, we're going over mediumship and tethering and calling in the ancestors and all the fun stuff I'm super, super excited about. All right. Let's see what it is. I have one. They have 24 hours to claim their prize, but we have the lovely Shawnee. Shawnee, you are the winner. Chicken and steak dinner of next week's class. I'm going to be posting this photo on all social media platforms, and you have 24 hours to claim it. Otherwise, I am picking another name from this bucket to see who is going to claim it. So congratulations to you, Shawnee. You absolutely deserve it. You have been working hard. You have just met Carlos. You have done so many things. You've been healing, cleansing, breaking generational cycles. And it's, look at this blessing coming in for you, sis. All about ancestors and them sharing their connection. I'm just so honored to know you all. Thanks to everybody who voted again tonight. Once chapter 3 votes, you are welcome to vote again, and it puts you back into the drawing. I have a ton of chapters, so you have many, many opportunities to win a free spot. So keep putting in your comments. I'm sure you're all going to win something. Nothing right now. I'm learning how to be a crypto trader. Oh, cool. I went to crypto trading class. It's amazing. It's really fun. My friend's actually really good at it. I'm just completely walking by faith. 10,000%. I live that life. That is my whole life, living by faith. Oh, congrats, Shawnee. Yay. Yeah, wherever you are, Shawnee, we're calling to you psychically. Maybe you'll pop up on the live. Angela said, Shawnee. Nia said, yay, go Shawnee. King Grizzly, congratulations, Shawnee. You better claim that shit. Yeah, exactly. There was someone, I felt so bad. Miss Red claimed her prize and was not able to make it last night. And I was like, ooh, it's okay. Everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. So Shawnee has been so diligent with coming to Z School for the Gifted and healing themselves and like cleaning up their body, like Ayurveda, all the stuff. They've been working so hard. So I'm sending them lots of love and so many hugs. And now, everybody, I'm going to reveal the truth about chapter 2. And if you have not read it, make sure that you head over to Substack and check it out before the next one drops. This one was called Hello, Mr. Johnson, and it was an amazing story. It also has a tarot card that goes along with it. And for this one, it was the Chariot. And yeah, thank you for the drum roll, Nia. And the drum roll, please. This chapter was 100% true. This chapter was 100% true. And I wanted to share that with all of you with a rhyme. Yes, thank you for all the drum rolls. This chapter was 100% true. Just like the last one, not all of them are going to be true, but I wanted to really see if folks were going to change their vote whatsoever. And it's been a lot of fun sharing the magic behind manifesting and love. And that Chariot card looks almost identical, which I found creepy. Looks almost just like him, except he was blonde. He was blonde. And you know, when you're generating things, it changes it slightly, but their bike was black, but everything down to a T was true. As weird as that chapter was, y'all know that sometimes when you are in that energy of manifestation, you have that Oshun energy, things can just get really wild. And I was wondering who was actually paying attention, because I did tell a portion of this story on the very first Love Live, where my friends and I were talking about mango manifestations, and all of us got together and came up with this idea. But I was like, I don't think anybody remembers me talking about it. Or maybe you do. I don't really know. But this was a true story. Being with someone by the river, how like I manifested them, the whole tattoos, the talking, the double Mr. Johnsons, the feathers, asking for confirmation more than once, and just being like, okay, I'm just gonna lean in, and then getting so scared, but not scared in the sense that like I was like, this is getting real steamy. I was having a moment. I was having a moment. Was like, I think it's best that I get out of here, or else I'm gonna leave with a child. Crazy. I used Oshun Oracle. This rising confirmation, right? Oshun's children always find each other completely. King Grizzly said, I knew it. How did you know it, Kevin? How did you know? Nia. Yeah, Nia, I think you guessed correctly. If I go back and look, Ancient Eyes, Ideala voted correctly. The funny part is Shawnee voted red hearts. Shawnee Red won the competition. Yeah, Nia, you voted green. Jamila also voted green. It was interesting because everybody voted yellow hearts last time because they weren't sure. Now that the first one is revealed, now you know how weird shit gets. So if you haven't read chapter 2 or chapter 1, I highly recommend you do it. I love your dress. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love it too. It's one of my favorites, and I love the color green, and I love things that are off the shoulders because I also love my shoulders. And I feel quite sensual. Ocean's my auntie. I love that. I'm a Yamaya baby. I'm Yamaya too. And Shango. I love all of them. I love that, the Ordisha family always comes together. There's a lot of strong ties here. A lot of strong ties. We always find each other. Life be like that. LOL. I seen it in my head. What? You saw the answer in your head, or you saw the scene in your head? Kevin, I do feel like you and I have a very interesting connection for some reason. I don't know why our connection is the way that it is, but it's quite intense how we can see each other's energy like that and pick up on it. It's kind of funny, in my opinion. um yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Nia, why did you think it was true? Nia, you tell me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share with you all chapter 3, and you all just get to guess, um to, yeah, to guess. We were talking about Yemaya last night, actually, because someone had a lot of fire energy because of Lionsgate and manifestation, and was feeling a lot of passionate love. And I was like, call in Yemaya to cool you down, honey boo. Call in Yemaya. 1-800 Yemaya, can you cool down my sexy jets? Right? I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just supporting. I love that. Yeah, they're Orishas. So if you look up Orisha, it's a whole group of like African deities that have different energy. And so I'm writing the Mango Men and Other Manifestations based on experiences I've had while having Orisha energy, but specifically Oshun energy. And Oshun started also this whole thing. And I don't remember if I wrote it in this chapter or not, but I said it on the live, which is why I didn't actually want to put it in the chapter, was when I met him, Mr. Johnson and his Mr. Johnson. He randomly looked at me after I was thinking of Oshun and like asking for confirmation. He randomly looked at me and was like, it's like a delicious mango. And I was like, couldn't stop laughing. And then I was piecing together all the different stories of like masculines I had met, and they were all tied to mangoes. They were all tied to mangoes. So I'm really excited to share these stories, and you never realize how far back you are connected to the Orishas, and I'm a child of Oshun, and Oshun has given me this lovely tattoo. And it's a magical experience. No, not the Orisha. I know them. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I mean your stories. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to read them. They're on Substack. The link is in the bio. Tonight at midnight, chapter 3 drops. So get ready to experience chapter 3. It's it's gonna, I'm having so much fun writing these stories because I love creative writing, but I also believe that people should believe in magic again. Like, believe in magic. Like, it took me a minute to be like, should I tell these stories? Like, I don't tell a lot about how magical my life really is, because and how magical everybody's life is, like, because I was like, oh, it's so bizarre. Like, this is just like a little scratching on the surface. But I was like, no, let's just get fucking weird and live our entire lives in the magic of the universe and the deities and messages and shit just getting creepy and magical. I can't say magical enough. She writing stories, discussing it on a podcast. Yes. Thank you for explaining. I've got chills. Gratitude for you being you. Oh, good chills. Confirmation. Child, you just showing me if you can do it. I can do it. Hell yes, you can do it. Everybody can do it. I created Mango Manifestations like a couple weeks ago, and it was only a couple weeks before that the idea just like came out of the blue. And I'm big on like, I'm a writer. If I'm a writer, I'm gonna write the things that have fun, and everybody gets to enjoy it. And now we get to be out in community, and now we have other people writing on Substack who are also artists making an impact. You know what I mean? Like, we walk the walk and we talk the talk, right? We walk the walk and we talk the talk, and we inspire each other, and we encourage everyone that like it's safe to go after your dreams in that way. And by go after, I mean be your authentic self, because your dreams are your authentic self. That's why they're made for you. But if it feels daunting, it's because you haven't quite looked at yourself in a very long time. You haven't come to peace with who you are. And as I was sitting there with Mango Manifestations, I was like, what? Like, I'm going to make the best fucking cover for this. It's a sparkly ass black fairy who's a pole dancer, who is me because I'm a pole dancer, a child of Oshun, a writer, and all these things. I'm like, I'm going to celebrate all of these magical stories that I've had with these men. And it has nothing to do with like, oh, I'm over sexual. Like, no, it's a celebration of who we are and our magic. And like, folks also need to know about how magical we are instead of like telling us that we're unworthy and all these things. Like, no, I love writing and I'm going to tell everybody how funny these stories are and I'm going to record it myself because I can. Right? Do what you want to do. Nia said, I felt very strongly that your go-to nails would be cherry red stilettos. So if that was true, the rest had to be true. That's so funny. My cherry red stiletto nails are my go-to nails. They are my go-to nails always. Just like a red lip. It's my go-to. It's my go-to. You know, shit gets serious when I put on my lipstick. Also, this story was very plausible, but when I first read it, that y'all went all the way by the water. No, that was a close one. That was a close one. But I was also like, I'm not trying to become an outlaw. You know, I was like, no, I know that no. It's too risky. And this is fun and all, but no, I'm not doing it. That's why I was calling myself Ruth. I was like, no, be in my Ruth energy. Come on, get out of here. You can do it. Be strong. 111. I love that. Always in divine alignment. It's 1 a.m. for you too. That's so funny. 1 p.m. Oh, my bad. Y'all are funny. Hi, Edie. Y'all, it's so great to see you. I know these Orishas. I have an Oracle deck with them. I love it. Yeah, there's Orishas energy all over this YouTube channel. Someone commented once, it wasn't specifically about the Orishas, but they just left a comment on a random video and they're like, why are there so many no, they did say Orishas. I think it was, why are there so many Orishas and Africans on here? Like, they're like, what is this energy? I was like, oh, it's just seeping out everywhere. Like, but I know that feeling, walking into a space and be like, that's a whole lot of whatever energy that is, right? I realized earlier today that I haven't felt happy or excited like this in 10 years. What? You should always feel this way. I'm so glad you had that realization, right? Feel that love. I feel the same. Every day I feel happier and happier, even though I never thought that was going to be possible. I was like, I do the most ridiculous things every day and I absolutely love it. It doesn't matter how much money I have in my bank account. I just keep going and it fills my heart with so much joy. You got the night, I got the day. We balanced this. That's so funny. Well, yeah, like your username. I love that you are having like such a moment over here on TikTok. Thank you so much for all of the hearts. I love it so much. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. And also one day, come show up in Z School for the Gifted. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi. Know that the writing has helped a lot. Yay. Yes, like we have to be doing these creative tasks. Aww. Thank you for the rose and all the beautiful gifts. We have to be doing these creative tasks because self-expression is belonging. If we are not expressing who we are, then we are not living. We are not accepting ourselves. We are not stepping into our destiny, but we're not showing ourselves that we actually love ourselves. When, oh, look at the heart. It's so tickling. If we are not choosing to say, I love myself so much that I'm going to do what makes me the most happy, it's a sad way to live. You know what I mean? I'm going to make a profile today and I'm going to find y'all over there as a creative being I need. Yes, yay, yes, come to Z School for the Gifted. It's so much fun. Everybody's a creative. Everybody is a creative, either making butters, art, like painters, writers, dancers, singers, like everybody's doing stuff. We all need to get together. We all need to stick together and say hello. Yes, a gifted community. That's exactly what it is. And we're manifesting some retreats. And also, I will have you say, YouTube, because we were just talking about this. Someone texted me yesterday and was like, hey, let's chat today about the retreat. And I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. And I thought about all of you and I was like, see, this is why we just always need to speak our manifestations when it's safe to and manifest together, because we were like, oh yeah, let's like do all this. Let's write down all the locations. And then someone's like, hey, let's talk about this. And I'm like, all right, see you tomorrow. Thank you for all the gifts. Those are so cool. I've never seen those ones before on TikTok. But we have to live. We have to express. We got to have fun. Just go with the universe. The universe will always, I feel like I'm manic right now. The universe will always deliver whatever like your soul is wanting. But the thing is, like, the universe can't deliver if you don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, this is coming up again because we talked about it today in the Art of Love and Magnetism class, which is every Friday, by the way, if you want to heal any wounds or talk about manifestation of partners. And, you know, I gave them a bunch of stuff to do for Lionsgate manifestation of love and learning about masculine and feminine energy. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're subscribed. Thank you so much. I love those. I also have ADHD. This is so fun. Thank you. Those are hearts. Those are stars with hearts. I forgot what I was saying, but it's nice. I forgot what I was saying, but my teacher, and I'll share this here because I shared it earlier, you know, was saying in spirituality, it's easy to become like a lazy manifester in a way, right? Where you're like, oh, I'm just going to magnetize these things to me. I'm just going to sit on my couch. I'm just going to be shut out. And what it, you know, really is people are quite depressed and don't know how to take action and don't know how to co-create with the universe because they haven't felt safe enough to be themselves, which means they haven't learned to love themselves. Otherwise they would feel safe to be themselves. And so it's like this cycle that just keeps repeating itself. And so for Lionsgate and the rest of August and even throughout the rest of your life, like I always encourage everybody to just be your true, most authentic self and make sure that you're being ruthless about it. Like, it doesn't mean you're mean. It means you're ruthless about like loving who you are down to your fingernails or like your hair or the shape of your nose or what you wear. Like when you look at your clothes, you should love all of your clothes. Very Marie Kondo-esque, right? There's a reason why all of that exists. Can you elaborate on the difference between aligning and doing? I think I established that piece of advice was only for the older goddess who gave it to me, but I've convinced I have to do it in order to align. Am I wrong? Aligning and doing? Yeah, I mean, the way I kind of think about it is like, so when you are in alignment, alignment is basically like when you are of the frequency of the thing that you are trying to manifest, right? Like, and there's this journey of also becoming in alignment, but your alignment is how you magnetize the opportunities of your biggest manifestations towards you, right? That's when you're drawing it, like you're literally taking like a fishing rod and pulling it towards you. And so then you have clear actions and clear steps to be able to take. But then the doing is the actual, I'm going to leap onto this path. Like, you know, they took a leap of faith of moving to Thailand, right? It's just the combination of the two. But in like a lot of people think that the more they just do a bunch of actions, it's going to lead them on their path, but they have to energetically be able to read the signs and be in energetic alignment to receive the opportunities. So if it feels like the opportunities are not there, everyone has to ask themselves, are you actually in alignment? Is your energy where it needs to be? Right? So definitely need to be in energetic alignment in order to take the action. And sometimes even there is action that needs to be taken to be in alignment, right? Like that's where that reflection mode or that sacred pause comes in of I need to reevaluate because my life and my energy is so cluttered that I can't see what I need to do, if that makes sense. That's right. Uh-huh. Well, now I'm second guessing. Oh no, why? Why are you second guessing? Second guessing is just the mind. Lean into your heart. Lean into your heart. Um, lean into your heart, right? It's easy to second guess sometimes, but trust that you know how to make these decisions. And worst case scenario, I always tell myself, worst case scenario, I can just change and make a different decision. Like, oh, that one didn't pan out so well. That's totally fine. It is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. I learn from it. I keep going. Because that's where I am at. Yeah. Are you in trying to align? You're a healer as well, aren't you? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I consider myself to be a healer. My avenues of creations are the healing mediums, which is why I'm so multi-talented, is because at a core, my soul is a healing soul. So I'm very connected to nature. I sing, I dance, do ballet, I choreograph, I write, I'm an activist. I teach C school for the gifted. I go out and perform my poetry. I travel wherever God tells me to go. I was on a tour for an entire year, because I know that I have that energy to be able to help people to heal. And so it's what my soul is meant to do. So I find myself in many situations and I've had a very hard life because I also needed to know what it was like to be in TikTok. Hold on. I needed to know what it was like to be submerged into the darkness so I can show people how to go towards the light and get their way out and show that it's possible to continue to be happy and get happier even throughout all of the shadows and what that really looks like, while also helping humanity, because that's always been something for me as well. That has been my calling since I was little, like little little. um and obviously my family didn't quite know it back then, but like they didn't know how to understand my gifts either. But yeah, I'm a healer in the truest sense. Also a shaman and things like that. So I take people on quests and really can help them open their energies and stuff like that, hold space. I love doing meditations and creating them. And because it's also very activating. Like I feel very blessed to be able to use my voice to help others. And when I do meditations in person, it's even stronger than my energy behind a screen. And I love doing it because I remember what it was like to be in such a dark place and having to find my way out by myself. And if people don't have to do that, and if I can help them out sooner, then that means there's going to be a lot of more positivity in the world and a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, which everybody deserves. But there's just so much generational things that people have to let go of. Oh my gosh, Ashe, I see you. Gratitude. I'm in tears. Oh, I heart you. So yeah, I'm still here listening, taking it all in. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, I'm a healer. I've made a couple jokes on my YouTube about like everyone should cry because it's so healing. Water energy is so healing. And I remember I was traveling through Southern California doing a show, and I was like, I just feel like I really need to do this one, and I don't know why. I did the show, and these two femmes walk up to my table, and one of them was just burst into tears, and she was like, I don't know why your energy is like this, but I feel so safe with you. Are you Mother Earth? And I was like, kind of. I'm like, it's okay. And I like gave her a chair. She just sat down and cried while her other friend got a reading, and then they got it together, and then they got her a reading. But it just was really funny, and I was like, I love it. I love it so much to be able to help people. We have to feel safe. We don't feel safe. A lot of people in the world don't feel safe, and they don't realize that they don't feel safe. And so I try to always teach people how to feel safe and to create safety for other people. Hi, hello, Miss Antoinette. The metaphysical cannabis oracle deck. Love that. I'm going to be tuning out in the next like 2 to 3 minutes because I'm going to continue my day. My schedule is tight and I've got a class to go to and I'm probably going to be running out. I don't know if you heard my stomach just now. It was like, but I invite you all to come to Z School for the Gifted next week. Monday is Magic to Market. Again, follow on all social media channels. I'm going to be dropping very soon, hopefully this weekend. I was going to do today, but I don't know if I can squeak it out. The schedule for the month of August and the month of September, so you know what to expect. There's also the Divine Academy package if you want to do that monthly and attend all the classes. You also get 2 bonus private sessions with me every month, and so that is available. And at midnight we're going to have a new chapter dropping. And I just love this. I just love this so much. And I am grateful that all of you have been here. And just as a reminder, I know, Antoinette, you're just joining. Shawnee won our lovely competition. So congrats to you again. And I just really hope that all of you have the strength today on this beautiful Lion's Gate to be your most authentic self, to love who you are, and just know that everything is going to work out better than you ever expected. There's been many times in my life where I have taken leaps of faith with even $100 in my account, not knowing where the hell I was going, what I was doing. But I heard the call and I just leaped. I don't know. And it landed me in a really beautiful place. And it's also why I'm here to be able to hold space as much as I can. And I will continue to do that for you all. And also just want to share, since I'm live, I'm going to be going live almost every day for Lionsgate just to make sure everybody has what they need. But again, Monday is Music Mondays and Artistry Mondays. So we're going to be doing that live on YouTube as well. And then Tuesdays is Tarot Tuesdays. Wednesdays is Spirituality Day. So come ask whatever questions you want. Thursdays, I sometimes go live, not always. It just depends on the energy. And then Fridays is Self-Love Day. So that is why I am here talking about self-love and caring for yourself and the Mango Men and other manifestations and just normalizing love journeys. I feel like it's a celebration of love journeys and being gifted. I feel like we as a society have shamed people for the life that we've lived, and we shouldn't carry shame. There's a lot of lessons, and I received a lot of healing with both of these people so far, and there's many more chapters to go, and I loved every single minute of it. Did it end up to be perfect? No. Did I do my best? Yes. Am I ashamed of it? No. And we just keep going. And we keep having fun. Is someone working on a blue painting? Or like the color blue? I mean, I'm always working on the color blue. Blue lingers around me quite a lot. I keep seeing a vision of blue painting, which is weird. And I was thinking of getting some more I actually wasn't going to, because I do watercolor. I don't know, you actually can't see it, but I do watercolor, and I was thinking of getting my oil paints. So yeah, unless it's somebody else in YouTube, I'm playing 888 meditation. I love that on TV. It's blue. We're all connected to blue. It's so fun. And Yamaya, we were talking about Yamaya too. You the jack of all trades. I basically am. my friend who is Jamaican likes to say I am Jamaican, which my father also has lineage in. So, I got the blue painting in the room. I love that with unks. Okay, everybody. I'm going to head out. Oh, one other thing. I'm going to be dropping a link very soon. I've got these fun signature notebooks that are actually based on my watercolors that I'm going to be selling, which I'm really excited about. So I'll be dropping a link in the coming weeks if anybody wants to pre-sell any of those. It will be a one-of-a-kind watercolor notebook. So I'm just pumped about that. Following my intuition, and I'll be shipping them out. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited for that. And I've got some other plans that I want to use with my watercolor. So if you love watercolor and you love notebooks and you love journaling and you love all the things, definitely keep a lookout for that link. I'm going to see you soon at the Community Lab. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Yes, I can't wait to see you all. I'm going to head out because y'all know I will linger and I will be mad late and I don't want to pay a fee. I want to be on time. I'm about to pin up my hair with a scarf and hope these curls don't fall out. But I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you all for supporting the Mango Manifestations, and congrats to Shawnee. Again, new chapter drops tonight at midnight. Make sure you submit your vote before next Friday, 10 a.m., so you can enter a chance to win the next spot. I don't know if it's going to be Z School for the Gifted or another class in the Divine Academy, but I'm really excited to have you all there. Sending you lots of blessings on this Lionsgate. I heart you all so much. Goodbye, TikTok. I'm going to be pushing these buttons one by one. I will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody on YouTube. Take care of yourself. Yes, Angela. I love you all. Love you too. Goodbye.